Thank you, John. So the last time that you and I were on stage together, it was under very different circumstances. This is a lot more fun this year than it was last year. So the theme this year is Change the World. And I would be amiss to not mention the significance of this night in relation to tonight's theme. So September 12th, 1962, John F. Kennedy made a promise to the American people that we were going to go to the moon. 7 years later, 1969, 50 years ago tonight, people were dancing in the streets all over the country because we were preparing to do something that was impossible. We were landing on the moon. What a time to be alive, and what a time to be a student in the American public education system. So I look back at this year to draw a parallel of what this truly meant of our experience right now. And I think that we are living in a time that teachers are making tremendous efforts and strides to recognize and to foster the future Einstein and Wernher von Braun of this generation of students. And that is an incredible thing to be a part of. They're out there. Our students are going to be the students who achieve incredible things. Partly because of the mentorship and what we are pouring into them, but partly because they are just incredible people in general. We must have teachers capable of recognizing capacity and this talent within our students. And we have that here in Louisiana, folks. They're out there. It's all of you. So a couple of my biggest takeaways from this year. I've had a lot of conversations about wow, this must have been an incredible wild ride for you. And while some people could say, yeah, that's pretty true, but a ride insinuates that you have the option of getting off. By harnessing this incredible force that is the amazingness of Louisiana educators, the impact and change that we make is unequivocally limitless in our classrooms. It may seem that only one person tonight is going to embark on this State Teacher of the Year journey, but that could not be farther from the truth. You've already embarked on this incredible work worthy of this title. By being here and making it to this point, you have elevated the voices and the needs of the students in your classroom and the teachers in your schools. There is no greater thing that we could accomplish in this room than that mission of elevating those needs and those voices of our students and our teachers. The only difference is that now you have an incredible network of insanely awesome educators who are ready to help you lift you up as high as you've lifted your students. This journey that I've been on has been life-changing for me. And this would not have been possible without the support of the Louisiana Department of Education, the incredible, what I consider to be colleagues at this point, dream teachers, and the amazing support of the sponsors of this incredible program. Ladies and gentlemen, I get to meet teachers from all across the country, and there is no state that does this quite as well as Louisiana does. My incredible work family at Elm Grove Middle School and support system at Bossier Schools for being not only supportive of me in my professional career, but also an incredible place to grow up and to learn and to understand the person I am. My Stoy family, my State Teachers of the Year, who have been there every step of the way, answering every single bothersome text message and calming the storm of imposter syndrome that is becoming the State Teacher of the Year. My family, my friends, my husband, Corey, who introduced himself to our First Lady of the United States, Karen Pence, as my emotional support spouse. And so, without further ado, what I would like to do is I would like to show you sort of a glimpse into what my year has been as the 2019 Louisiana State Teacher of the Year.
control, we passed the 6-minute mark in our countdown for Apollo 11.
Almost 50 years ago to the day, 3 pioneers made the impossible possible. Their bravery proved that dreams, no matter how big or small, were worth shooting for. This is a dream that has captivated us ever since. Now, while I didn't make it to the moon, yet, there are so many aspects about my year as State Teacher of the Year that I'm proud of. Since the announcement in 2018, I feel like I've been living the dreams of so many of my students, and I've loved sharing this journey with them every step of the way. This is my Toy Story. I loaded up in what was easily the most expensive car I've ever sat in and got this show on the road. With passports in hand, 2017 State Teacher of the Year Joni Smith and I made our way to Dubai, where we were able to share our love for teaching with teachers from the United Arab Emirates and build capacity in STEM education on a global scale. This was a dream come true for me, and I made sure that my students had the opportunity to see firsthand that your dreams can sometimes take you to some pretty high places in life. Back home, the response from my community was incredible. I received the Circle of Excellence Award from LSUS and worked with my co-teacher, Cameron Beckham, to secure even more high-quality STEM learning experiences for my students. These were at times a bit entertaining. I used my platform as State Teacher of the Year to pour back into my community and build a network of educators who are ready to take on the world and advocate for their needs and the needs of their students. I've shared my passion for teaching with others, and in turn, learned some incredible lessons from educators across the state. And while I don't think I'm going to be recruited by LSU anytime soon, I'm going to continue to travel the state and advocate for the needs of Louisiana teachers and students in both places close to home and far away. This is just the beginning of my adventure. And no, while it's not going to the moon, it is definitely a dream come true and a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The single most important factor for student success are the bonds of trust and the relationships that are formed between students and teachers that really ensure future success. In STEM education, you have to have a vision. And for us, that vision has to include communication, collaboration, critical thinking, creativity, innovation, and entrepreneurship. And it's impossible to work on those factors if we aren't creating those strong bonds of trust with our students. With those bonds of trust, we can encourage our students to begin to step out of that box that society often puts them in and encourage them to form not only relationships with us and other students, but also relationships that are going to ultimately benefit them in the 21st century workplace. So definitely for me, it's the bonds of trust and relationships that are the most important factor for a student's success. So, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a true honor representing our state as the 2019 Louisiana State Teacher of the Year. I have one quick announcement to make. Whoa. So one of the trademark qualities of a fantastic educator is the quality of lifelong learning. An amazing teacher is first a fantastic learner. And to make a short announcement, I would like to invite Ms. Laura Perdue, who is the Executive Director of the LSUS Foundation.
This guy. Can we get another round of applause? I stand up here representing LSU Shreveport and the LSUS Foundation, and we could not be prouder of Spencer. And I'm sure you all know that Spencer is wildly persuasive. So, in short, I'm standing here because LSU Shreveport is making a gift to honor our own Spencer. From this year moving forward, all Teachers of the Year will have the opportunity to either take courses online or on campus of LSU Shreveport to earn an advanced degree on us. The check represents the average cost of 3 hours. We're wildly affordable and accessible. We so appreciate everything that you all are doing for this state. The energy in this room is contagious. So I hope that our next and all Teachers of the Year hereafter will take advantage of this. And in honor of Spencer, it is our pleasure.
Thank you so much, Laura. So, moving forward with the program, John. Oh, yeah, no, go ahead.
You want me to hold that check for you? I'll be glad to.
Oh, sure,
never
yeah.
mind. Well, thank you. Let's hear it. Spencer Kiper, Louisiana's Teacher of the Year. He is incredible. And thank you, Ms. Purdue, for that great announcement.